Hey everyone, Tommy from Tech Nexus, and thanks for joining me on this week's video. Now, last week I spoke about bringing in Civil3D surfaces into Revit without BIM360. So today's video is basically going to be the same thing, but this will be for you guys watching that have BIM360 docs as part of your entitlements with Autodesk. Now, I've got in here a surface, again, nothing special. This was brought in from InfraWorks, so it's just an area that I did. And what you'll need to do is if you go to the Collaborate tab up on your Civil3D 2020 menu, and there's a button here called Publish Surfaces. So you click on that, and you can select whichever surface you want. You can also pick from drawing. Now for this exercise, I'm just going to include everything just because for the sake of time. And I've also nominated where it's going to live. So when you do click on that little browse icon, the little dot 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 icon, you can come through and select which BIM360 project it's going to throw it into. So I'm just going to throw it into this project files folder. And then you click on OK. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that because I've done this just previously. It takes probably, I don't know, about 20 or 30 seconds. And what it's going to do, it's going to save it to your BIM360 project on your computer. And down the bottom here in your taskbar, there's the Autodesk desktop connector, and it'll have a little green sort of bubble on it to indicate that it is syncing to the cloud. And when it does sync to the cloud, you end up with this drawing1.shared.dwg file. So if we just jump into that in the web browser, so I can switch to the 3D view, and you will see when it does appear that it is actually a 3D file. Okay, so again, no magic here, no voodoo, no nothing going on. So it is a 3D DWG file. Now, if you switch over to Revit and you go to the Insert tab, so where you'd normally link other CAD files or import CAD files, there's another button here called Link Topo or Link Topography. So we click on that. I'm just going to ignore that. And then it'll come up, it'll say which hub are you going to bring it in from. So I'm on my hub here, the 2020 C3D to Revit project, and under the project files directory, I have this drawing1 file here. And you can see it's stripped out the .shared.dwg. I guess that's part of the software. And you go link. Okay, and give it a few seconds, and then it will appear here inside your Revit project. Okay, for the sake of this video, I haven't gone through and worked out the coordinate systems yet. I guess that'll be something that you'll determine when you do bring it in, but I'm just leaving the defaults here. So the link's world coordinates will be aligned with the project shared coordinates. Okay, and then there it is. So now if I switch to just a sort of an isometric view, there it is there. So you can see we have that in there. Okay. Now let's say for argument's sake, I wanted to throw a building pad in here. So I can come up to massing and site, throw in a building pad, and I'm just going to do a basic rectangular one. And go OK. Okay, and I know it's around 281,000 offset. So if I switch back to my ISO view, you can see that building pad is now cut into that topography there. Okay. So I guess from that, you'll determine how and where your building sits and whatever else you need to do. But it really does highlight the question when you are working inside Revit and you're working with people on your project or in your company that are using Civil3D and you do have BIM360, have a look at this link topography button here. Also as well, if you're working with third-party consultants and they're in your BIM360 project, so they are included as part of this, then again, talk to them, ask them if they can use the Civil3D, the exporting surfaces button there, so that way you don't have to be emailing surfaces back and forth. We can link them all directly inside Revit, so then that way you're all working with this single source of truth, one file up in the cloud, and then that way there's going to be less errors and less sort of fudging of the project when you are working on the real updated files. So in closing, have a look at Revit, link the Topo button, have a look in Civil3D, the Publish Surfaces button, and you'll see it on your BIM360 hub there inside your project, and see how you go from there. If you've got any questions or comments, please write them down below, and I will endeavor to answer them or make them as a new video. And like I say at every video, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, but please do subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for another video next week. I am traveling again next week, so I will endeavor to do one possibly during the week or next weekend, and I'll publish it up there on something that's Autodesk or even non-Autodesk related. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you later.